All right, we are back, and it is time to go over what is probably the game of the morning. And this is funny that this game isn't a Sunday night football game, but we know I'm starting to realize Sunday night football's whole program, you have to be a draw. It's that simple. And in the first 6 weeks of the season, all those teams are draws. It doesn't matter if what their record is, who's on the team, those teams are draws. That's why those games are draws. This game isn't a draw. It's just a really good NFL game. And that's going to be the Chiefs and the Jaguars. Chiefs coming in here 0-1, Jaguars 1-0. We can say Chiefs had to have themselves a tough game because they're playing against a team that's expected to win a division championship, while the Jags played against a team that's expected to be drafted in the top 10 next year. So two different games. But I'm gonna tell you like this: the Jags took care of their business the way that they were supposed to. And I know it's early to say this, but I already was heavy on it. But Mr. Trevor Lawrence looked like an MVP candidate for real, like the front runner now, because he is so confident now. He looks just like the guy he was at Clemson. And that's scary for the NFL. That's super scary. Calvin Ridley is an asset. He's a big time player. You still got Etienne, one of the more versatile running backs, top 5 this year. And I'm still kicking myself for not taking him in the 3rd round. He was sitting right there for me. But I said, I thought they was going to show me some love this year and scoot him down like we did last year. He was last year's Jameer Gibbs. A lot of people don't know that, though. You know what I mean? So I love the Jags going into this game. They play great football. They got this whole chemistry thing going in the right direction. The Chiefs, to me, are still hobbling and still going through the motions of the first part of the season. This is why I keep saying the first 2-3 weeks of the season is extended preseason for the really good teams who are flat. It's just extended preseason. They're going to get it together, and they're going to be great once they get everybody fully healthy. The Chiefs are not healthy right now. It's proven that Travis Kelce is a dynamic figure to that offense at the end of the day. He makes up for about 3 of those receivers who were inept last Thursday. So the status of him, regardless of what they want to say, is still 50-50. He still has a bone bruise. That's not a easy injury to come back from. He's not Superman. He's getting up there in years. I don't feel like this is the week to say, okay, the Chiefs going to get my money back if I'm a bettor. I feel like the Chiefs are still going to struggle because you have a Jags team with a chip on their shoulder from getting put out in the playoffs by you last year as well, too. And this is almost a layup to a team getting their bounce back revenge spot win. And I'm taking the Jags with the plus 130 here. Jeff, your thoughts?
Team coming off a opening Thursday night loss, extra time to rest. Hopefully, Travis Kelce comes back. As you said with the Jags, I loved what I saw with Lawrence, ETN, Ridley, Zay Jones, another big time game. Christian Kirk nowhere to be found. Evan Ingram chipped in. A team home opener. Most people will probably grab the Jags in the money line. I love where your eyes are. I just flipped the script. I said, you know what? I'm going to go the other way. I'm going to take the Chiefs to find a way to win in the money line here, take the points out of play. Again, this reminds me, Pops, last year when Dallas came in to Jacksonville and had the game won and then back-to-back turnovers by Dak and the Jags find a way to bring the game to overtime and then a pick 6 to win the game. So I'm expecting Mahomes to find a way. I think they'll get Pacheco more involved. Hopefully they figure out the wide receiving core, who's going to make the plays, who's not going to make the plays. Keep Kadarius Toney off the field. Maybe they'll find a way to get Sky more and more involved. And hopefully Travis Kelce does play. If Kelce does not play, then I definitely like where your eyes are. But I'm going to go Kelce will play and Chiefs find a way. And I took the money line here, Pops.
All right. So Jeff is going to be taking the Chiefs on the money line there. He got some at minus 150 here. And so that just pretty much says that if me and Jeff are on separate sides here, that means that it's a 50-50 bet. I promise you, every single time Jeff takes the other team, I take the other team. It's always a 50-50 bet. If we take the same team, I think that's the consensus for America sometimes as well too. But we'll get wise on y'all. It won't be the consensus to America. That's why you come watch us, and that's why you go talk about. That's why you critique the others, but you listen to us. We love you for that. All right, so